I tell you, you picked a good day to jump into this channel, and I'll tell you about it in a moment. But first, I want to let you know this is a music reaction. It's going to be to a band called Kittie, and then the song is titled One Foot in the Grave. So if you want to know a little bit about them and what the special surprise is, then hold on and wait as Tazzz reacts. Okay, so let's see. Where should I start? Well, first, I'll start with you. How are you doing? I hope that you're having a good day or night. I'm happy that you came to this channel because this is your release. We all love music in some way or fashion, and I hope that when you come to this channel, it's to take a break from your everyday life, and I hope that you like what you see and hear. So thank you, because I care about you and how you're feeling. So this is a special reaction because it's a surprise reaction. Someone, when I look through the comments and I respond to certain comments and stuff, I often see what people suggest as a song and to hear from someone. So this person doesn't know that I'm reacting to this song. This shout out goes out to Confessors Today or Sadai, written somewhere down there in case I pronounced it wrong. So Confessors Today, thank you so much. You had mentioned somewhere in the comments, because I always write it down. This person is Kittie, One Foot in the Grave. I wanted to know a little something, something about Kittie. So I had brought up a bio, a little something. Let me see what it says here. So it says Kittie is a Canadian heavy metal band from London, Ontario, formed in 1996. All right, so that was a while ago. Formed by lead guitarist Fallon Bauman and the Lander sisters, drummer Mercedes, or some people like to go by Mercedes, and lead vocalist, rhythm guitarist Morgan. Now, I wanted to see because one time I said a bio about a band and I didn't know that some of the band members left. So I went a little further. So looks like a lot of past members. So currently, if this is current, it's all four girls. So it's still the Lander sisters, Morgan and Mercedes, and then Tara McLeod and Ivana or Ivy Jenkins. So four lady bands. So that's pretty cool. Hope I'm accurate. If not, don't blame me, blame Google. But tell me in the comments below if I'm correct. So I'm all about music appreciation. I'm all about helping support the musicians because I always try to put myself in their shoes. If I was a musician, I would love it if people were encouraged to support me if they like me, that is. So I'm asking you the same. If you like them, like and comment to the song, subscribe on the channel. If they have any music for sale and you're able to buy some, please do so, okay? I always have the links inside the description so you can easily click and go there, all right? Um, that being said, I'm pretty interested and intrigued to hear what they sound like because I haven't heard them yet. I do not pre-watch anything. I like to be surprised as I'm hitting play and recording it for you to see. Okay. I'll give you my perspectives afterwards, and I'm always honest. If I like it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I'll still tell you. But it's just my thoughts. Just so you know, songs have no feelings. So whatever I say, the song won't mind. But anyway, please hold on. Don't go anywhere. Stay there as Tazzz reacts. Yeah. What? Oh man, let me tell you something. I'm all hyped. I don't know why. Well, I know why. What am I talking about? This is the perfect example where I say I don't pre-watch anything because I like to be surprised. This is a perfect example of why, because I get surprises like this. Like I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how they were going to sound, anything. They sounded freaking fantastic. And then I got the double surprises. There was two, not one, but two growlers in the group. I've heard one song, one growler, like in a group like Ginger. She's the main vocalist and she growls. Love her. Reacted to songs of her. Check her out and the band out. And then like the Hell Freaks, one of my best friends loves the Hell Freaks. The first time I heard them, which I reacted to also, their lead singer, she growled. But I don't know if this is the time I've ever heard two in the group. Because the first time I heard, well, I don't know their names yet, so forgive me. So the first time I heard one of the maybe bassist or whatever, she was growling. And then all of a sudden the lead singer was just growling and they sounded magnificent. I think the only time I heard dual growlers, well, I don't even think they dueled at the same time, was Nightwish, who I've also used to react to. Flora, I know, can growl on some songs she did, and Marco, I believe, growl, but I don't know if they did it at the same time in the same song. Let me know. I forget. I'm old. But right now is the focus point. Two of them growling, which was a double surprise. On top of the lead singer's singing voice was really, really cool. Total rocker voice. And then the band collectively, all four of them were just turning it out, tearing up those instruments and stuff. Really cool cohesion and stuff like that. Perfect surprise for that. That being said, the song itself lyrically is very, very dark. Like what I got, at least in my first perception, because mind you, it's the first time I heard it. I don't pause anything. Having that one foot in the grave, when I think of one foot in the grave, it can have so many different meanings, but the meaning I think it means for this is you have that turmoil, you're close to death, and it doesn't necessarily have to be physically close to death. It could just be like the world's crumbling down on you. You're in so much turmoil and despair that it feels like this one foot in the grave, but you don't want to succumb to it. You want to fight through it. You want to push through it. So you're halfway in, you're halfway out. But here's the thing. All it takes is that halfway out and that determination and that tenacity to keep you pushing through. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it can happen. It can be doable. I myself personally have been in situations where I just felt like, oh my God, this is crazy. I feel like giving up, but then I pushed through a little bit more and it worked. It sucks though that you even have to go through that, and it doesn't always work. But I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. It depends on you. But it's just something to consider, but you should never just immediately give in and bury yourself. Um, so I really, really like that. Let me look at some of the lyrics here. Let me bring them up. So I'm looking at like the chorus and it says, I am one foot in the grave. This heaven's living hell. It's like I'm burning at the stake. These flames will keep me sane. I am one foot in the grave. This heaven's living hell is like I'm burning with one foot in the grave. So yeah, that's really, really powerful. Touching upon what I had just mentioned about, you feel like you're halfway in, you're halfway out. Let me know your thoughts, okay? Um, it also makes me think And it's a shame that some people have to get to this point, but it's almost like when you're facing adversity and you're almost at the lowest of the low, is when you get that strength, that extra strength, that fire to just push through. So that burning and stuff makes me think of fire, and that could be metaphorically that fire that you have. You know how you have that extra strength? Like, I'll give a perfect example. I saw in the news a long time ago, there was a woman, I don't know if this is a perfect example, but there was a woman whose child was trapped under a car, like pinned in, and all of a sudden she got this extra superpower strength, and she moved and lifted up the car just enough to pull her child out of the way. Some reason that popped up in my head, but hopefully that gives you an example. Like sometimes when you're at the very lowest low and you feel like you're at the moment of total despair, you get this extra strength, this fire. Um, so that was physical strength that she had, but there's mental strength too if you get out of stuff that you just don't want to be stuck in. Does that make sense? Like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Um, when they talk about in the lyrics, like they, burning instead of breaking, that makes me think that, metaphorically, you don't want to have a break point. You don't want to break down and give in. So that burning point, again, that fire is like to face things head on. You may have challenges in your life where you just face them head on. You're like, I'm not backing down. I'm not surrendering. I'm going to face it head on. And good for you. You have to at least try. Because here's a fact: if you don't try, you definitely will lose. But if you do try, there's a 50-50 chance that you'll win. Let that resonate in your brain. So that's really, really powerful. So I like this song. It's relatable. It doesn't sugarcoat a damn thing. It's like right in your face. It's matter of fact. I love that. So they really sold the part of the intensity of the song. So I like that. How about that? First time I ever heard of Kittie, and I like that. I hope you do too. I don't know much more about them. Let me know in the comments. Educate me. I like learning in the comments because you took the time to write it. If I'm able to see it, I'll take the time to read it and respond. I wish I could get every comment handled and answered, but there's a lot, and it's just me, myself, and I. And this is not my only thing. I have a full-time pay the bills job. So, but I do respond to many comments uh every day. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. So this is the part of the show where I do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. Come on. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Go ahead, Kittie. You go, girls. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to see another awesome kick-ass all-girl rock band that I have reacted to in the past, then check out right there. You take it easy and keep it breezy.